One of the main activities that we are working on in dev team is development of mobile apps. We develop native mobile apps with Swift for iOS and Kotlin for Android, and we develop also cross-platform mobile apps with different types of frameworks, and right now we're the most actively working with React Native, Flutter and Xamarin. We also have been working with frameworks like NativeScript, Ionic. We are very closely monitoring what's going on with .NET MAUI. It's a framework in development that may be going to be replaced with Xamarin, who knows. But for example, for Ionic, it can be good advice if you have internal admin panel and you want to save as much as possible money, or maybe you are prototyping something. But overall, when it comes to cross-platform mobile apps, React Native, Flutter, Xamarin are our main expertise. When it comes to decision-making process, should I go with native app or should I go with cross-platform mobile app? To give you a perfect answer, we will definitely need to know all the business requirements, but to give you a quick sum up, you go with native app in cases when you need 100% feel and look of every specific platform. So your iOS app will feel exactly like many users already got used to feel of any iOS app. The same is true for Android, and also other advantages of native apps. Your developers will have full access to the rich ecosystem of third-party packages. Your developers will have an access to the latest platform-specific features. So, for example, maybe something that only came up a month ago with a new update of iOS platform, not even available for Android or something like that. It's, for example, true for mobile apps that use augmented reality. And another, probably one more important, very important nuance is you go with native apps when you need best possible performance. But this is more complex because in reality, cross-platform apps, they give you a very good performance too, but in cases when you need access to the device internal features, that's where you will feel difference. But 70% of apps on App Store or in Google Play, they actually don't have those features, or like it's very rare when they use it. So for 70% of apps there out there, humans, like human eyes, won't even notice the difference between performance in native app and cross-platform mobile app. But there are some cases, and that's exactly why I need to know more of a business requirements to give you a perfect answer. There are some cases when, yes, for achieving best performance, you will need to go with native apps. Of course, there are some other advantages of cross-platform app development. So basically, when you're using a cross-platform app development, you write only one code base for both platforms simultaneously, instead of having developers for iOS and Android. And it's pretty difficult to find developers who know how to develop for both of the platforms. And even if you do find them, they still will have to write twice more code. When it comes to cross-platform, you write one code base on, let's say, React Native, and it works for both platforms. Again, with some nuances that I'm not going to describe in this video because I'm trying to make it shorter. So it means that when you need to develop new features, or when you need to make bug fixes, or when you just create an MVP, your first version of the app, you will do it much faster, and faster in software engineering means cheaper, basically because you're paying hourly rates for your software engineers. So you will be able to make it cheaper, and you will be able to deliver new features and new bug fixes to production much faster. And as I mentioned about performance, cross-platform mobile apps in many cases may have, even they have this difference in performance, it will be like in milliseconds, something that human eyes can't even notice. But to give you a perfect answer, as I mentioned, I will have to work with you, I will have to understand your business requirements, and of course we provide also other type of services related to mobile apps development, and not only like backend development, big data clusters, cloud infrastructure, putting your backend into the cloud, and some of mobile services like, let's say, WebSockets communication between your apps. Also, it's QA automation, business analysis, design, and all those necessary points to develop your mobile app from scratch and to deliver it to the production and then maintain in the production. So if you're looking for a company who can deliver you a complete solution mobile app that will be easy scalable, easy maintainable, connect with me, send me a message on my social networks, or contact me any other possible way, and we will go from there.